This morning, I heard a case that really plucked one of my pet peeves. Young kids throw temper tantrums. Some teenagers can't control their anger. But when you get into your 40s, the temper tantrums have to stop. Just wait till you see the ridiculous behavior today's couple brought into my courtroom.
Divorce court is now in session.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Tammy Jo Duncan and Michael Tallis. The two of you have only been married 8 months, and you're already in divorce court. Ms. Duncan, you say your primary problem with Mr. Tallis is that he has a temper like a 2-year-old. So why don't you explain that to me?
Well, Your Honor, I call it his 2-year-old adult temper tantrums. He can't find his keys, he can't find his cigarettes, he can't find something, he starts yelling and throwing stuff. And it's actually kind of funny looking, but...
He's yelling and throwing stuff? Is he yelling at you, or is he just yelling in general?
At me and at pretty much in general, too.
Just in general,
yeah,
he's yelling. Well, tell me about what happened with the hot water.
Oh, I went to turn the hot water on, and because I was going to take a shower.
Yeah.
And I ended up forgetting, you know, because we turn it off, there's a little leak. And I forgot to turn it off. And I forgot to take my shower, too. So I was like, well, I'll just take it tomorrow. Well, no big deal.
How long was the shower on?
It wasn't on. It was the hot water heater.
Oh, I'm with you. I'm
and
with you.
he goes in there, I guess, in the kitchen, turns the hot water on, and he comes in there and goes, why did you leave that on? You know, I didn't understand anything. I just kind of, right out.
Well, now tell me about the brown stuff on the counter.
Oh, to make chocolate.
Chocolate, yeah.
Chocolate milk.
Brown stuff, chocolate, yes.
It had gnats in it. We live on the country. I mean, you know.
You knocked over the chocolate powder.
No, it was already the lid was off of it.
Right.
And the gnats had got it. It looked like chocolate powder with black pepper.
Right. Got it.
So I was like, I threw it. I told him about it, and he was fine with it. And then when he got kind of a little upset because I threw his chocolate milk stuff away.
Threw out his chocolate.
Yeah.
He got mad because she threw out your chocolate milk.
Yes, ma'am. I mean,
he likes his chocolate
I love
milk.
my chocolate milk. And the gnats protein. No big deal.
You mean to tell me you were willing to drink your chocolate milk with gnats in it?
Well, they're little. You can't see them, so it's no big deal. I'm sure you breathe that stuff, gnats in your breath, and not knowing it. Right?
I think I know if I sucked in a gnat.
Yeah.
I think
Yes, ma'am.
bacteria I get, I don't know about,
Yeah.
but gnats I think I might notice. Mr. Tallis, she was talking about your temper. She called you a 2-year-old. Do you in fact have a short fuse?
At times, yes, ma'am, I do.
Okay.
And it's the fact that, you know, it's just her and I. And things just seem to disappear, so it's kind of hard to believe that...
Things just seem to disappear.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, we had 2 watches that disappeared.
Magician.
My Bluetooth disappeared. And it's like, how is it just her and I and things just disappeared?
How
My
old
wedding
are
ring-
you, sir?
Ma'am?
You're 53.
Yes,
Let
ma'am.
me tell you how it disappeared.
Yeah.
My husband and I spend half our day looking for stuff we have in our own hands. After 50, stuff just kind of, you know what I mean? Your brain just,
yes,
you know,
yes,
all
ma'am.
the
My
gears
glasses
aren't
are on my
turning
head.
together. You can't find nothing.
It's like, where's my phone? And I have it in my hand.
There
Yes,
you
ma'am.
go. There you go. I went to 3 stores once with my sunglasses on top of my head saying, have you seen my sunglasses? You know, it just, you know,
Correct.
things
Done that
happen.
too.
Yeah.
Things happen.
Been there.
Mr. Tallis, what is your primary concern with Ms. Duncan?
My primary concern is she stays up all night and sleeps all day.
Well, you do call her a vampire. What is she doing
guess
at night?
She's up all night. I mean, and when I do work, you know, I'd like to try to go to bed, go to sleep.
Right.
And it's hard for me to sleep, ma'am. So, yeah.
Well, what's she up doing?
She's watching TV, playing games on the phone.
Now,
and-
do you stay up at night and not let the man sleep when he's trying to go to work in the morning?
No, that's not
That's not her sole purpose. though.
Hang on.
yeah.
Oh, I know it's not her sole purpose,
No,
but
no.
if somebody's working and somebody else is Depriving them of sleep is a problem.
Well, what it is we both watch TV at night.
Right.
And I usually fall asleep, or he falls asleep before I do. Well, there was one night, and in general, he started grabbing stuff off his side of his bed, and I woke up with a $20 bill stuck to my face. And I was like, he was just, I guess he doesn't really sleepwalk, he sleep talks.
How did you end up with a $25 bill stuck to your face?
Because it was on his side of the bed, and I guess he was rummaging through something, but he was asleep. He's done it before. I've seen him do it, and it's absolutely hilarious. I wish I could record it. But,
Oh, yeah.
And I wake up.
At times, I'm on my wallet, talking to my wallet. I'll pick up my wallet and answer it as a phone.
It flips open.
and I don't even know this. She tells me so.
Are you on medication?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
There's sometimes a sleep medication. People walk up through doing stuff.
Yes, ma'am.
But
No,
you just
ma'am.
kind of act out your dreams or whatever's going on. You're up and you're at it, and you're doing that.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's no medication whatsoever.
No medication involved.
No, ma'am.
You say he's always accusing you of cheating on him.
He started because I went to clean and I took a shower, and he said I had makeup on. I didn't have any makeup on. He said I was getting all spoofy for somebody. And if you're
Particular day in question, yes, ma'am.
If you consider your doctor.
Explain how having makeup on turns into a cheating scenario for you.
Well, she doesn't wear makeup, ma'am. Mm-hmm. Okay, and in this particular day in question, I called her for an hour and a half. Mm-hmm. No response. Mm-hmm. So it's hard for me to believe that, hey, the phone, I mean, you're married to your phone.
I don't know. Well, first of all, no, you're married to each other.
Well, true that.
You can call people and they don't have their phone on. Women especially. If my phone is in my purse, it's not getting answered because it takes me 2 hours to find it.
Thank you.
Do you know what I mean?
Thank you. I know exactly what you mean.
What happened that day? Do you recall?
I was driving to Colleen and going to a doctor's office.
So how long a drive is that?
About an hour and a half.
She's
maybe.
not supposed to be answering her phone while she is driving. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You had a snake and you killed it.
Well, it was poisonous, ma'am.
Yeah.
So, I mean.
Diamond hand.
So you didn't bite it, wandered into the house.
It was in the house, yes.
Oh, Lord, you people scaring me. Did your friends warn you not to marry your mate? If divorce is your best option, call toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or visit our website at divorcecourt.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Divorce Court. Now, Mr. Tallis, you say that she doesn't take good care of your babies, which are your pets. Tell me what your pets are first before we get into that.
Yes, ma'am. We have a pug dog.
A
Her
pug
name is
dog.
Tubby. We have 2 guinea pigs.
2 guinea pigs.
We have a hamster.
A hamster.
Yes, ma'am. And we have a rat. Yes, ma'am. Albino rat. And she's precious.
Is her name Precious?
No, her name is Alice.
Alice.
Her Alice, but Alice is a precious rat.
There she is.
Oh,
right
yes,
there.
she is.
There's the pug
there's
dog.
Alice.
There's my
To the
tub.
left.
The pug is cute.
That's one Tubby.
Yeah, a little overweight, but cute.
Yes, ma'am.
There's Alice. What is the pug's name?
One Tubby.
The pug is
One
one
Tubby
Tubby.
Tub Major Pain. One Tubby. That's her.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
C-3PO.
And who? And
That's
That's
C-3PO.
C-3PO.
C-3PO
As
is
in
the
Our
guinea pig.
One of them.
One
yes.
of the guinea pigs.
And we have a fish.
And you have a fish.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, the
What's
other
the
one.
fish's name?
Blue.
Blue. Now, you
He's
say
not blue.
she doesn't take good care of these pets. Explain that to me.
Well,
Look at Tubby. You think I'm
Ms.
not taking...
Duncan, I'm talking to Mr. Tallis.
Wow.
Tell me what she's not doing.
Well, yes, ma'am. I get up, when I do get up in the mornings and go to work, I feed the animals, with the exception of one Tubby because she feeds her. Okay?
Too much, apparently.
And
She
then,
is spoiled.
And when I do leave, at the times I do leave, she's still awake. She hasn't been asleep, to my knowledge. Okay? And then when I do leave, she goes to sleep. I come home, and I ask, have you fed the babies? We feed them 2, sometimes 3 times a day. And her reply is, I just woke up. No, I haven't. Like, wow.
Is that, have you guys assigned, you know, duties about the
No,
the
it's
pets?
just whoever
Whoever feeds them, feeds them.
Yeah.
You guys might want to check in with each other on that one, because Tubby ain't gonna make it long if he doesn't.
She's
if he
6
doesn't
years
slim
old.
down a little bit.
And I've been on. She's on a diet. She's, you know, but she's 6 years old and she's blind. She's, you know, that's my girl, and I've been feeding her what she's supposed to be eating, and
then some.
Yeah,
and,
I'm telling you.
And you don't give her a bite of grilled cheese, or
She definitely always gets the last bite of what I'm eating.
One of you is jealous of the other one because of their relationship with the rat.
Yes, she is.
Who is jealous of whom and why?
Your Honor, she wanted the rat to bond with her.
Is there anything wrong with that?
And apparently, Alice bonded with me more so than with her at the particular point in time.
How do you bond with a rat? I mean, what do you do? What goes on?
You have to have a lot of cheese.
Okay, it's a matter of, you know, the rat needs to get used to her surroundings and her new home. And then to be able to pick her up, it's times you go in there and you pet her, and then you pet her again, and just continuously pay attention to her.
Just pay attention to it. Now, did you bring the rat into the relationship, or did you two purchase the rat together?
We were together when we purchased it. But I was no each time she asked to get the rat. So
you were what?
I said no each time she wanted to get the rat. We already had 5 other animals.
Why'd you want to get a rat? I mean, you know, just you already got a lot of stuff going on in the house.
Well, I figured one more wouldn't hurt.
What did you find alluring about the rat?
Well, we have so many already in the house. I figured one more wouldn't hurt. We got field mice.
You've got field mice?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they're all over the place.
Oh, and a snake.
Oh, in the field?
No, in the house.
In the house.
In the house?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Figured it wouldn't hurt nothing.
How many field mice do you have?
Well, there's one little one that's real cute.
And it's bonded with her.
He bonded with me, but...
Well, doesn't the snake eat the other, try to eat the other animals?
The snake is no longer with us.
He said rest in peace.
Oh, he died? I'm sorry.
Well,
with a 1x4.
Yeah, with a
1x4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You hit him?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
You had a snake and you killed it.
Well, it was poisonous, ma'am.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
Diamond head.
So you didn't bite it, wandered into the house?
It was in the house, yes.
Oh, Lord, you people are scaring me. Mr. Towles, you don't have to say a word.
I don't have to.
Don't want to. Is there something you care to say?
That's news to me, ma'am. I mean, as far as our sexual relationship, I thought it was fine.
If you would like your case to be heard on divorce court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Divorce Court. I'm going to be as gentle with this as I know how.
Okay.
And I'm not going to expect you to respond at all if you choose not to.
Okay. Awesome.
You say, I know you know what I'm about to say.
Yeah, I know exactly what
that he's a minute man in bed.
Yep.
Can you explain to me your dissatisfaction in the romance department?
It's like a candle. You blow it out, it's over. Done.
Mr. Towles, you don't have to say a word.
I don't have to.
You don't want to. You know, you don't have to defend that, but is there something you care to say?
That's news to me, ma'am. I mean, as far as our sexual relationship, I thought it was fine.
You thought everything was cool?
Oh, yes, ma'am. She was never dissatisfied to my understanding, so.
Now you didn't. Now, Ms. Duncan, you didn't do the man dirty by not telling him about it and just decided to take him on TV and tell him his stuff isn't together.
He's like, it's not gonna last long. That's what I heard.
Did you say that?
You said that?
Not to my knowledge.
Oh, you don't remember saying that, do you?
Well, you say in general there's no passion in the marriage. Why don't you explain that to me?
Well, he's always on his phone playing games, you know, chatting, you know, things like that. And when we're laying, you know, I'm getting a movie, I'm watching a movie and everything like that.
So there's no connection, there's no conversation, there's no two-ness about it. Mr. Towles, have you two become consumed in your devices and with your critters? and failed to feed the marriage?
Yes, ma'am. That's probably a good...
Who do you think is at fault primarily for that, you or Ms. Duncan?
I mean, I would take full responsibility on it. I mean, I wouldn't put the blame on her as much as me, but I'll own up to my part, yes, ma'am.
Right. You don't want to leave her, do you?
No, ma'am. I'm in love with her. I love my wife.
Look at that. Look, you see that smile?
I do.
Did you see that smile? Did you see that smile? What do you think you could do to reignite the passion at your house?
Put the phone down.
That's a good
That's
answer.
a good start. Put the
That's a good
phone
start.
down. I think that's advice that half of America could use, is put the phone down.
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, because we're so engaged in that electronic life that we don't touch, we don't look, we don't hear, we don't listen.
She has 3 phones, I have 2. So we need to put the phones down.
Why do you have so many phones?
He just keeps turning it off if he gets mad at me. It's lost or
Do you
stolen.
turn it off when you get mad or you
Not when I
report it
get,
stolen?
when she left, yes, I did turn it off. I will say that.
Yeah.
Not every time I get mad at her, I turn her phone off.
But,
no, ma'am.
but when she bounced,
you threatened
when
to.
you left, how long were you gone?
The first time?
Yeah, the first time.
We've been together 3 years. Married date, yes, ma'am.
Right.
The first time you were gone, 3.5 months.
3.5 months. Yeah.
You don't even
4
remember. Okay, 3.5 months. Why did you leave?
Couldn't handle his
temper.
His temper.
In divorce court, couples tell me everything about their relationships. Want to share your experience? Join the conversation on our Twitter page at Divorce Court. On Facebook, check out other fans and their intimate issues. You know everybody has something to say about love. What's on your mind? Mr. Tallis, you love your wife, right?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
You want to keep your wife, right?
Yes, I do.
What is her main complaint? You got to be able to tell me what her main complaint is. I know what it is. Do you?
Our sexual relationship.
No.
My temper tantrum.
There you go.
Okay,
there
yes,
you go.
I'm sorry.
You got to pay attention.
My bad.
You know,
That's that oldness.
got to pay attention. Listen.
Yes, ma'am.
Ain't nothing that important. You know what I'm saying? That you got to go carry on and do this, that, and the other thing about. And if you're so mad all the time, it's static, it's crazy. People don't want to live with that.
No.
And if you can't manage your temper, go get anger management to somebody to help you manage your temper. I want you to be calm about it. I want you to cool. Sit down, take a moment. The keys or the phone or the ferret or the hamster or the rat or the bug dog, all of them will show up. They'll all get fed. The water will get turned on. You can have your nat-filled milk, chocolate milk, and be okay with it. But what I want is for you to really work on keeping her.
Yes.
Ms. Duncan, you want $500 for damage that you say Mr. Tallis did to a car.
Oh, yes.
Tell me what he did to the car, quickly.
93.
A 1993, that's when the car...
That's the year of the car.
That's the year of the car. Door handle's broken. Windows won't. The little window won't go up and down. Now they won't even. It doesn't even drive now. It goes in reverse.
Well, that's because the car is 1993.
Well, that's because
Ma'am.
the way he drives. Look, the way he drives. I can't even get out of the passenger seat.
Your Honor,
look.
that car has...
Listen, that is a 1993 whatever it is.
It wasn't like that before I got it.
Otherwise known as a
300.
hoopty. It's a
hoopty.
hoopty.
I know, it is a hoopty now.
It's not worth $500.
It's
no
a
less
hoopty now.
$500 to fix it. So what I want you to do is to love each other, stay together, keep them rats, the cats, the dog, and everything. Stay in the house together, love each other, because you need to stay far away from the rest of us. This matter, there will be no recovery, and this matter is adjourned. You know, I see people like Tammy Jo and Michael in divorce court all the time. They are so happy picking at one another, they don't realize how happy they really are.